It's yet another windy day at Stow Hill Wharf. It seems to be that's all the weather that we're getting at the moment. But here's Cheers. She's a 60-foot reverse layout cruiser stern narrowboat built in 2014 by Blue Water Boats. She's got a full survey available from November 2021 to view in the office. She was last serviced in spring 2023 with lots of spare parts still on board, and she was 2-pack epoxy blacked in February 2022. There are 4 new anodes fitted at blacking, so there's a total of 8 anodes now. Another boat with an enclosed well deck and forward hatch makes really good use of the internal space. Paintwork's in good condition. 600 watts of solar there on the roof with a Viking boat style designed roof box. All of those bits that are sticking up, including the Wi-Fi antenna, all do fold down really easily to get under low bridges. Pram hood here. The sides to this pram cover do require a bit of attention, but it at least keeps the rain off, which is the main thing. Really large stern deck, 7'9", beautiful demountable table there. You've got the gas in the port side locker here. There are 2 13 propane bottles with a changeover valve, lots of mooring equipment, everything that you need. You've got another locker here. In here you've got ropes, fenders, there's an anchor, the landline hookups there as well, and more storage on the starboard side locker. Gonna have a quick look at the engine. In here we've got a Mitsubishi 42 horsepower 4-cylinder engine which was marinised by Vetus. There is also a 4 kilowatt Vetus gen set, so lots of power possibilities here. I'll explain the batteries later, but you did get a quick glimpse at them. And then we are going to walk through the boat. As I mentioned, she's reverse layout, so we're going to step into the galley here. The galley is 13 feet and the internal headroom is 6'4". The fit out is absolutely stunning, really high quality. Got everywhere you look there's solid wood and intricate woodwork, even inside the cupboards, which is a really good touch. Some shelves inside this cupboard, and this is quite clever. You've got some pull-out drawers here hidden behind what was an unassuming cupboard door. Here we have the 240 volt Blomberg fridge, and there is also a 240 volt freezer, full-size freezer below. Can't complain at that. Next to that we've got the eye-level Neth microwave and a Belling oven and grill, and then below the oven you have a few more drawers. You're going to hear me say that there's lots of storage quite a lot of times on this boat, but I'm really quite impressed. Granite worktops, Neth 4-burner gas hob. Underneath that we have a full-sized 8 kilo Hoover washing machine, more drawers. Just look at the quality of those. And lots of curves as well. I love these curved cupboards. Gives you really good access to that space and gives you more cupboard space, I suppose. Shelves and another cupboard above. So yeah, really not short of storage space in the galley, that's for sure. More curved cupboards on this side. A stainless steel sink. There is a water filter tap. So the tap itself is a little bit wobbly, it wants securing, but there's spare filter on board, so get that up and running pretty quickly. That space next to the sink there that you've just seen is where the demountable table from the back deck can be placed. Cupboards here next to the 5-bottle wine rack. There's a large amount of usable space under the aft steps for even more storage. And when you're standing on these steps, you've got access to use the Bluetooth surround sound system. In this cupboard here, we have the electrics. There is a Vetus 3 kVA combi inverter charger in there, plus the ePIVA solar charge controller for the solar panels. It's worth mentioning that all of the lighting on board is LED, including under the gunnels. So we're going to carry on walking through. After the galley, we've got a dinette. Dinette is 6 foot. Absolutely love the inlaid wood on this table. Storage under, there's a little drawer on this side and of course the cushion seats do lift up to get better access to all of that storage space, and it does convert to a spare bed. Starboard side hatch as well, which you've just seen, bringing in plenty of light and fresh air. The saloon is next. It's 10'6". There's this fixed L-shaped sofa here. The corner cushion does need replacing on that. It's been taken out to make it easier to lay on, but very easy to get a new one and put that back in. Shelves and cupboards. Really big TV there. It's a sharp 40-inch 4K TV, 240 volt of course. There is also an omnidirectional Wi-Fi antenna and 4G receiver. You saw that antenna on the roof as we walked past earlier. The bathroom follows. The bathroom is 6'1". It's a large rectangular shower tray. It's probably bigger than what most people have in their homes. Ceramic wash basin, more granite worktops. It's a Simplu composting loo. And for those that aren't sure on how to use a composting loo, the owners have put together a really comprehensive manual for whoever takes on the boat, which includes instructions about the toilet. Be quite helpful to the new owners actually, that manual. More storage alongside the back of the shower. Then we move through into the bedroom. As I mentioned, the bedroom takes up the full front cabin. Bedroom is actually a whopping 11'1". Fixed bed there, which is 6'2" by 4'6". The mattress does actually lift up with more storage space underneath. The water is in the bow, so all of the space under the bed is usable. That's quite difficult single-handedly, but you get the idea. Just lifts back up. More same sort of thing on the other side with more shelves. And then there are 3 big drawers underneath the wardrobe. It's worth mentioning that the forward part of the bed gives you access to a Vetus 75 kgf bow thruster, but that's currently not working, so the new owners would need to have that repaired before they can start using that. Moving back through, she's centrally heated by a Webasto Thermotop C diesel heater connected to 4 radiators and a towel rail. There's also a low wattage bar heater in the wardrobe and under the bed. Calorifier for the hot water is heated by the engine, Webasto and an immersion. There are 2 260 amp hour lead acid domestics, which are actually 4 6-volt cells wired in series to produce 12 volts. And there are 2 105 amp hour lithium domestics with a smart app controller for all of the hybrid system. There's also a Victron battery monitor installed. And of course there's a separate battery for the starter, and there are 2 batteries for the bow thruster. So that's Cheers. For further photos, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, visit our website at rugbyboats.co.uk.